Alright, girls. So this is how we're going to be playing out at the back in a 4-3-3. Okay, so typically the goalkeeper has the ball right here. We're going to have our two centre backs that are going to split in the box like that. Our left back is going to be all the way out there, right back there. Okay, our number 6, you're going to be on the opposite side of the D to where the ball is starting. So obviously a goal kick up here. That means you're going to be there. Okay. Never get caught square onto the ball. Always start the opposite side because that's you opening up. You can see the field. You can receive on your back foot. Okay. Next, we've got our two other centre midfielders who you kind of have a bit of freedom, but typically you're going to be around about that. Okay, always have the triangle between the three of you, and the person. This person here should be dropped deeper, closer to the ball than the one that's on the other side, just so she's another option from playing out the back. Okay. Our wingers, you guys are going to be high and wide, like always. And then our forward, you can drop in about there, okay? So, as you can see, we've got an option there to start the play. We've got an option there to start the play. Option there. Option there. And if we need to, we can go straight there, okay? Now, when the ball comes out here, notice we have 1, 2, 3 options. Okay, we never want to play that pass. We never want to play the ball across the box like that. Okay, we've got 1 pass, 2 pass, 3 passes. Okay, typically more times than not, that ball is going to come straight out here. Okay, so when that ball gets played to this centre back, that is a cue, that pass there, for this fullback to maybe drop off a couple of yards so we can receive that pass. Okay, now the fullback now has the ball. I don't mind if we need to play back, but if we do this quick enough against any team, we're never going to have to go back. Okay, so we've got that pass, we've got this pass into our centre midfielder, or we've got the ball down the line. Okay, now depending on how organised teams are going to be, I can almost guarantee you that if we play this correctly, by the time we've got the ball out here, they won't have anybody on this person. So more times than not, we can play that ball up there, okay? Now, when that ball's gone up there, obviously we're going to be shifting up the field higher, but our striker or our forward can come forward a bit more. You still need to be an option. You need to find this space in here, whoever's playing in centre midfield here. The wing back, obviously you're going to come up and be an option. We've still got you high and wide. We've still got you high and wide. This centre midfielder here, I want you to try and find some space in and about here. Let's say we play that ball into there. Within 2 passes, we can get that ball from our winger into our centre midfielder and across if we need to. And again, depending on how organised the opposition is, we're going to be able to switch that field of play before they can even organise their team. Okay, so we'll go back here. We'll just reset it. In fact, we'll go over to the other side. So okay, pretty much like that. We've got our forward in that gap there. Wingers stay high and wide. Okay, now let's say instead of playing to this centre back here or this centre back here, we play the ball into our number 6 there. Okay, that ball has to be received on the back foot to open your body up, because if you look forward, we've got 1 pass, 2 passes, 3 passes, 4 passes, 5 passes. We've got so many options. if we get this done quick, we can get the ball from here to the half line within a matter of seconds if we play out the back correctly, okay? Now, obviously, what I'm showing you right now, we don't have any pressure on the ball. So let's just say that we come up against a super organised team that are pressing us high from the goal kick, all right? So what you would typically find is somebody standing on our number 6 here, and the wingers are going to be pretty much in a straight line around about there. We're going to have one of their centre midfielders on her. I don't think that they would pick this player up because she's kind of out of the picture right there, so you would probably have another one filling in this space here. You would have somebody typically stood in front of our forward there, and then their defence is just going to be standard there, okay? Now, this is where we have to be confident on the ball. We have to receive the ball on our back foot, because even if we have a team pressing us like that, I do not want to see, if we can help it, just a long kick up, just a hopeful kick into the midfield, okay? This is where receiving the ball on the back foot is really important, because you would get the ball into this centre-back here, who receives it on their back foot, so she is already looking forward. This fullback has dropped off, okay? Now, from the time that that ball has gone from there to there, she's probably going to have only gotten to about here, okay? So it's one touch out of your feet, second touch into the fullback, and right there, we've got rid of one player. She's never going to do anything. She's never going to do anything, and these two centre midfielders ain't going to do anything. You are going to be able to come forward with the ball, and you're going to have space to play in here before she comes over, before she gets back in. You're going to have space, you're going to have time, okay? But just because we have escaped this player here and we now have the space to go forward, we still need the options, okay? So we still need that pass to be available. We need our forward to probably come and occupy around about here. We've still got that long pass forward if we need to. I trust this centre midfielder enough to receive that pass, even if she has a player on her, because all it is you can play a little 1-2 where the ball goes in and you just knock it straight back to her, okay? We've still got the ball forward there. We can play it forward if need be, okay? Now, that is only going to happen if we come up against a team that is super organised, knows what they're doing, works really well as a team, and knows how to press. The likelihood of that being isn't very high. I've only come across a handful of college teams in my college career that have been able to successfully high press like that. But it really does all start with the pass to the centre-backs, okay? I can't stress enough that as soon as that pass is played into the centre-backs, whichever one it is, the starting position of the wing-backs, they need to drop off 5 or so yards to then get that ball into their front foot to play forward, okay? Same with down here. As soon as that ball is getting played, she's going to start pressing. She's going to be about there. It's going to be difficult to find that pass right there. If you drop off, it's going to be so much easier to play that pass, and then you've got all of that space to play into. And though obviously it isn't ideal doing it on this as opposed to actually practicing it, but when we get the chance, this is something that I want to go over. All of you girls are good enough to play the ball out the back, to keep the ball under pressure, to not give the ball away easily, to play two-touch soccer. If we get this right, you're gonna struggle. Any team against us is gonna struggle because it's so difficult to play against. they have to press a whole team forward and high, which I'm okay with. If, say, we have the ball here. Say we have the ball here, we've played the ball out. Of course, that's happened. Sorry. Let's say that we do have everybody that is marked up and we don't have a pass on. I don't mind if we have to play that long ball because look at that, all that space we've got. Alright, so please go over this. If we have chance tomorrow, I will maybe just get you girls to step out onto the field and show me where your starting positions would be. But I honestly don't envisage us having enough time to do practice tomorrow. So just please go over this. I know it's not ideal to not do it on a field, but we will get to it when we have chance, okay?